you don't know if I'm telling the truth or not.
It's always wanting to be something that he can't be. He's always wanting to be a law or want protection. He hollered he was a bounty hunter and everything else. But, you know, he's the type of person in his own mind. He's a legend in his own mind, I guess you could say.
Don't make me destroy you.
I'm on Facebook Live, sir. Are you going to shoot me? Please help me, Facebook.
We are beyond stupid.
I have herpes.
You want to be a child predator? Go to Kentucky. There you go.
Are you bisexual?
I had to leave. At 4:30 this morning, I had to leave my family. And the police was there. Making sure everything was safe for them. So, I'm done with this. Jimbo, gloves are off. You're going to jail today. Matt Kemper, you're going to jail.
That was a 3-prong industrial strength applicator. Hey, Kim.
I'm gonna take you again.
Did you just shit in my car?
Are you bisexual?
Cause I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My wrath, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs change. Cause I know you got me up, let me show you what's up. Cause enough is enough. I'll take a face full of pavement just to make a statement. I know there's no turning back. Oh God, adrenaline wasted, so mad I can taste it. I know there's no turning back. I'll do what it takes, I ain't making mistakes like that. I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you was just the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. I'll take smoke, I'ma poke a hole through you, choking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do. What? Say what?
I'll bleed on your face to make you go take it back. I'll lose my shit, I go crazy when I'm mad. And now you go wish you would shut the fuck up real bad. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back. And now that I'm gone, yeah, I know there's no turning back.
Well, good evening, everybody. I'm Jimbo. Kemper's on the way. He's coming home from work right now. A novel concept for some of you out there. I know some of these beta male creators we got around here, and some of the female creators we got around here just don't understand the concept of going to work, earning the check that's got your name on it, using that to go pay a bill with. Someday maybe they'll learn. Of course, you never know in today's society whether they will or not. Welcome everybody in chat. Good to see everybody rolling in. Did I just see Nicolina in chat? Thought I did. I'm glad I didn't overlap you there, Nicolina. I know you had a pretty good, intense live stream going. I was in and out of there. I had some stuff over here to do tonight. But yeah, that seemed pretty intense. If you guys didn't get to see it, and you know this Jim Terry guy or heard of him, that would be one to watch, I think. Go back and watch that for sure. I know the name, a little bit familiar with it, but some of the things I heard in the first 10 or 15 minutes, like, whoa, blew me away. So check that out for sure. Some good stuff. Sherry said she had an amazing live, like always. We're going to get right into go ahead and playing the game. I'm going to go ahead and pull up the wheel here, and we will get to that. Kemper will probably be here in about anywhere within the next 5-10 minutes. We'll get on here with this game and get started. Let's see. There we go. Make sure that's there we go. All right. Easy. Man of C82. Night Stalker. Were those three last night? Or last time we played? It's getting down to where it's going to be pretty similar every time. When we get down to 4, that'll be the last round we do because we'll just figure out the winner from the final 4. It says Nana again, so we'll skip that one. No way I'm voting that stuff. They're going to be impossible votes from here on out, guys. They really are. Daisy Joe. Daisy Joe. I'll put those in the chat thing. And poll here. You just give me 1 second. I'll queue up a little video for you to watch. And I should be right back in time to before the video is over. I should be able to get it done. My old typing fingers are going good tonight. Let's see. Make sure you got good video here. I bet Ernie goes to court.
Same. Well, I have a YouTube video where he's speaking with a gentleman saying he's in Texas and seeking advice on how to avoid consequences for failing to appear in court in Kentucky. So I see your letter and raise you a YouTube video.
Judge Mass sent. I have a picture of this letter.
It is odd to have someone just remaining in a hospital for an undetermined amount of time.
Judge, I know that one doesn't. The picture of the letter that I have, I was like, well, I don't have the facts because I guess he had already sent it to court. It's like that. So it does have it looks like the actual.
What's the request of the Commonwealth? Warrant of arrest. That was from January 2nd, that letter. We are now 10 days past that with not updated medical proof. The defendant has failed to appear.
warrant of arrest. He's posted $5,000 cash and failed to appear on that. I'll set no bond, and we will set that when he is back in custody. If you have updated medical proof, Mr. Nelson, I would suggest you share that with the Commonwealth, okay?
Yes, right.
Thank you. Jimmy?
Yeah, Sarah, for those of you who haven't played in the game yet, let me explain it to you. Everybody votes if you want to. It's the war room. What we do in the first round of the night, we choose 4 off the menu there, off the wheel. You vote for 2 that you would eliminate out of the 4. Actually, you vote for 1. The top 2 vote getters go into the next round of voting, which will determine who's voted out. But we vote to keep 1 of the 2, so we're not technically voting anybody out. So we're being nice about it all. So anyway, right now you just vote for one of those 4 who you would choose to vote out, or out of the war room, off the war room, whatever. Hey, mystery lady, hope you had a great Christmas too. And then the second round, we'll explain a little bit more when we get into it. But we got 10 minutes to vote. Vote for whoever you wanted out. Nicolina voted out Nice Soccer because she asked us to. Leslie asked to get voted out the other night, and guys kept her. So what's wrong with y'all people? More than likely, our expectations are that we are going to not see E Squared voted out. If it happens, it happens. But our expectations are that we would not see her be voted out. And if and when she wins, I was going to give $100 prize money to the winner, and Kemper said he would match it. So we'll just go ahead and give the $200 to, if she wins, to E Squared's children. So, and if she doesn't, then whoever wins will get $200. So I don't know have you guys been paying attention to what's been going on. I've been in and out of YouTube basically over the Christmas break here the last 4 or 5 days. We did our live stream. I went right back off air. I've been in live streams, watching a little bit of what's going on. A lot of times I'm in there in lives and don't even say anything. I just watch or listen because I'm working in the office here or in the bedroom. It's honey-do list time. Last week of the year, it's time to get stuff done. But I'm listening. So I've been catching up with a little bit of what's going on. You got the little boy from Canada who's really, really reaching out and stressed out. Like he's been destroyed publicly by this lady specifically named Katie. I've been in her chats a few times. I rarely ever say anything in there, but I go in there and just show support and listen, because if anybody owns another human being on this earth right now, Katie owns easy. Like puppets on a string. Like she dangles him. She makes him dance. You send me a link to the video on Discord? I will. I'll check it out. You want me to share it? I can play it. Do I need to check it out first, or just want me to go ahead and play it? But anyway, this Katie, yes, she wins, and she's a beautiful young lady. I say young because I can tell she's a lot younger than me. She's a model. She's got everything in life that Easy don't have. Like, honestly, this is the kind of lady who, in a social situation, if somebody like Speak Easy walked up to her wanting to exchange phone numbers, pleasantries, whatever, she would probably politely say, no, thank you. Just based on appearances alone. Not to mention her attitude is far more advanced and just positive person from what I've seen. So, yeah. If you don't know who that is, if the mods have a link and put in chat for her channel. I appreciate that. She's fun. She's fun to watch. And she's been teaming up with Nicolina and Ghost here a little bit, and they've been having a lot of fun with those speakeasy, and that makes it even more fun for me. This guy thinks he needs a war with the channel that's bigger than his, which is basically just about every channel, especially over here. And then when I say over here, I mean in this community, Nicolina's channels, growing towards 10,000. We're growing towards 9,000. And these channels have built over 2 years. A lot of the subscribers we share, a lot we don't yet. So I would say overall there's probably 15 or 16,000 in the two communities that are in and out over the course of a few months. I don't think they're here all the time, all of them. Well, I know they're not, but far bigger than a little old channel from Canada there. She also wants to learn more about Ernie. Oh, she'll have fun with that. But I didn't see your answer. Do you want me to share that video now? Let me see. Okay, you do. Okay. So she's but anyway, she's really fun. So shameless plug there, give her a like and see what you think. You don't have to sub up if you don't want to, but I bet you do. I mean, if you like this channel, you like Nicolina's channel, you're gonna like her channel. She's a straight shooter. She don't hold anything back, and she kills him with kindness a lot of times. He's telling her how dumb she is, and she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm just so dumb. I'm just so dumb, 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 dumb." And he doesn't even get it. It's just, it's like this guy when he goes into an intellectual battle with anybody above ninth grade education, it's like he's taking a knife to a gunfight. He just don't have a chance. And you'll see that if you haven't seen the interactions between those two so far. Let me get this video here and I will share it. It's a DM, okay. Oh Lord, I like the name of it already. All right, let me share this video. Behind Green Eyes, y'all. Hey, L. Kennedy. I got all my favorite creators in chat tonight. That's awesome. L. Kennedy, Behind Green Eyes, Nick Aliner. Everybody's in chat tonight. It's good to see everybody. Look, there, the artsy ninjas in here. And of course, our regulars, our wonderful mods. Everybody's here. All right, let's
Understand what's the point? That's what you're really talking about now, Smokey? Dude, really? This is what you have? What is it, bro? What is it? Tell me what you base you being here off of. Because like we do all types of different shit all the time. You're trying to ignore that for some reason, but go ahead. Your reason is that Nicolina wasn't gone by Christmas. That's why you don't like it here. Why can't you answer anything straight up, Smokey? It's all this deflection, beat around the bush bullshit. Say it straight up, bro. Say it with your chest, bro. You're supposed to be a man, bro.
Damn, I was muted. I was talking about his moves. You know, should we put something up there covering those things? Because that's borderline, right? I don't want to get in trouble like Mama T did. But I mean, technically, yeah, he's definitely. And listen, it's not like the dude has ever been super muscular and then lost his tone, right? He's not been big and fat and then lost a lot of weight and got moves hanging left. This is a skinny little bitch that's been a skinny little bitch his whole little life with titties. How do you do that? It's weird. Man, he'd be popular in prison, wouldn't he? All right, let me stop the poll and see who we got. Oh, no, it's a close one. 32 and 32 is that exact tie. So Nana C and Night Stalker going into the final round. So now I'm going to put up a little poll, and you're going to vote to keep one. Vote to keep one. All right, first answer is Nana C82. Next answer is Night Stalker. And poll's begun. We'll start your timer in 10 minutes. All right. Blue on Black, thank you for being a member for 14 months. Love the Stan family. Thank you, Blue on Black. I had debated on whether even mentioning this or not, but since I kind of got started on this little, bitch from Canada, I'm going to go ahead and mention it. So he's trying to taunt me with, hey, Kemper, welcome in, buddy, welcome in. So I was just about to bring up the fact that Easy trying to taunt us a little bit with screenshot from our Discord. Because Easy is to that point where he needs that. He needs me to go ape shit on his ass and cuss him out and have his little cheerleading squad over there, all 10 of them going, yeah, go easy, go easy. Here's your super chat. Thank you, Easy, thank you. Tough shit, buddy. You ain't worth my time. We're going to sit over here and troll you and make fun of you for the rest of your YouTube days. But as far as you deserving a platform to argue with or go to war with, you ain't got it here, buddy. You still muted, brother. How was your drive home? Don't see your thing moving up and down. You might have Discord issues, or not Discord issues. Might have some StreamYard issues. Cat Lynn, thank you for being a member for 1 month. Full moon blessings, y'all. Is it a full moon night? Ernie be out there howling. Tennessee Girl, member for 9 months. Love my Stan family. Thank you, Tennessee Girl. Well, Easy's moves are in the chat. What's up, brother? Uncle Kempy's having all kinds of trouble now. Let's see if it's what the deal is with that. Now what? Can you say anything now? I can't hear him, and I don't see the avatar moving. Can anybody else hear him? We have griff-like issues going on. Oh. Last full moon of the year. That's cool. That is cool. No, he's coming back in. He's going to reset probably and try again. Kemper, follow my moves, come to the light. Oh, no. Tennessee Rose, member for 9 months. Stand strong. Yes, ma'am. Screenshot this. Herp Easy. Rule number 21 has after Christmas sale, or Rue 21 has after Christmas sale on training bras. If you hurry, ma'am. Wow. There you go. Miss Sherry, member for 17 months. Thank you. Jimbo, was Santa good to you? Santa's always good to me, Miss Sherry. Thelma's been my personal Santa for over 30 years now. And y'all can tell I'm not hunched down in this little old beat up office chair anymore. I probably won't be sitting having to readjust my ass 4 or 5 times because it's hurting. She went and made sure I had a new office chair. It's a gaming chair actually, but I don't use it for gaming obviously. But it's super comfortable. It's got, or I can lean back and I can fix it where I've got it fixed right now where I'm halfway lean back. And really comfortable. So, and I've got a little snake eyes toy there that, you know, it's my little thing from my childhood. I collect memorabilia, G.I. Joe action figures, and that's a really nice snake eyes big box thing. It's pretty cool. Pretty cool. The kids had an awesome Christmas, so that's what makes them and I have a great Christmas. It's just seeing their faces. It's not really about gifts anymore. They don't really care. You know, honestly, this year we probably spent less money on gifts than we have since they've been born. But they all got exactly what they asked for, pretty much. You know, with maybe a color variation or something. But anyway, and they just wanted to, you know, well, they appreciate family. I'm telling you, these kids today, they see so much of broken homes in school. Like there was years there where Molly would just panic and like, you know, ask us, you know, please, y'all don't get a divorce, don't. And not because we were arguing or anything. She would just come home and one of her friends at school had a bad day because her parents are divorced or their grandparents are divorced and they have split time here, split time there. It's so common now that, and I'm glad that our kids appreciate, instead of taking it for granted, they actually appreciate that our family means something, you know, and that it's a big deal. Trying to read the chat, little wit. So anyway, Big Easy little screenshot was, like he said, pretty boring. You know, I think his caption was pretty boring day there, huh? Yeah, Speakeasy, it's pretty much always like that. We don't need to go in there and talk about drama like you do. Of course, if you're in there every day, then you probably see that we share recipes. We share photos of our children. Why are you wanting in there? Why do you want in there so bad? Can you explain that to me? Why do you, a grown man, want to see pictures of these people's children? You probably don't have an answer for that. I can tell you why. Because you're a freaking weirdo. You're a weirdo. You know how many times I've tried to infiltrate your Discord? 0, buddy. 0. I could give a shit less. Don't care what you do. Not at all. Now, do I laugh at you? Oh, yeah. Do I think you're pathetic? Oh, yeah. Do I think you're jealous of every married couple you see on YouTube? Oh, yeah. Yep, another traitor. It's all right. Listen, that's what's going on here. It ain't about easy. It's about somebody that these ladies, and there's a few men, who put their trust in others that tell them they love them, their families, their brother, sister, we love you. It's so precious. It's so precious seeing your kids graduate kindergarten. It's so precious seeing their first football game. It's so precious. And then the whole time they're sitting in screenshots, some punk bitch. I think I heard you that time, Kemper.
You must be talking about me.
When I said punk bitch.
I was like, whoa, I came up at the wrong time.
No, I was talking about the other punk bitch. Oh,
sorry.
Shit, that don't narrow it down either, does it?
No, I was going to say that leaves a list of about 10 to 20. But no, sorry. Issues with my StreamYard, bro.
I figured it. I call it karma because you making fun of Griff's shit all the time.
Yeah, you don't hear that meth's not gurgling over here, though. That's the difference.
No.
Oh, by the way, did you see how he did his normal routine of, I'm leaving YouTube, I'm quitting, and less than a week later, he's back doing lives?
Yeah, he changed his name, though, did he?
Oh, yeah, something about licks and picks and cover songs or some bullshit.
Yeah, all right. We got a winner. Moving on to the next round is, by a very close vote, Night Stalker. Night Stalker moves on.
Who was in it?
Tonight, the final two was Night Stalker and Nana C82. It had Paisley, Nana C82, Night Stalker, and Daisy Joe.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it was all close the whole way. So we got Night Stalker staying in the war room, and Night Stalker in the very first part of it said, "You guys go ahead and vote me out tonight." And she's the one who moves on.
It's wild how it worked out.
Yeah.
So I heard Ernie's having complications.
Yeah, I was waiting on you to get here before we started covering that because I know that that you care so much, and that if he is leaving this earth, that you wanted to be part of the part where we talk about that.
Oh yeah, I mean, if he's really here in Michigan, trying to, I guess, talk to people in the Shiawassee County area about the trafficking they have, basically trying to just focus on the fact that Nicolina works there. Why don't he focus on the fact that he's promised me an ass whooping for 2 years? And before his renal fails, come find me, bitch.
Well,
I really want him to do that. I've heard too many promises from him. I want him to follow through for the first time in his life.
I'm putting up a poll. You just gave me a poll idea.
Do what?
You just gave me a poll idea.
What about his renal failing?
No.
I mean, if anything on the dude is failing, it's probably the elasticity in his bunghole. That's about it.
I'm going to short down some words here.
Kemper, Nick said he shaved his mustache and goatee. I'm guessing he is going to start working the local glory hole to earn money to go to New York City for New Year's. I mean, unless he just wants to do like George Carlin suggested in, what was the name of that one? Oh, crap. Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back. No, Dogma. That's the one. He said, I'll take a shot in the mouth to get a few hundred miles down the road. See, Ernie, even George did it. Go ahead, buddy.
Josh Chamberlain said, any bets on how fast I can get the boot? I already know that you're Nicolina's real life friend, so probably won't give you the boot. But you could try. That is a trick poll. You better read it before you vote.
See what it is.
Nicolina said, go to bed, y'all. We're not gonna boot you.
Lord help me. I mean, you could have put a third choice in there just for shits and giggles. I mean,
yeah.
Or
tough one. That's a tough one.
Or just put no. Because neither one's going to happen.
I should redo the poll.
Well, I mean, to be perfectly honest, wasn't Christmas yesterday?
Yeah, okay. But it could be gone by Christmas next year.
Oh Lord, yeah. Just like you're going to jail, and I'm going to jail, and everybody's going to jail.
Hey, did you get to see our new going to jail video?
The one with you and Thelma and the stripes.
No, I made a new one, even newer.
Oh no, I hadn't.
Yeah, hang on. Check this bad boy out. This is cool, man.
I had to leave at 4:30 this morning. I had to leave my family, and the police was there, making sure everything was safe for them. So I'm done with this. Jimbo, gloves are off. You're going to jail today. Matt Kemper, you're going to jail.
That's pretty good. I like hearing Alvin from the Chipmunks do that. Yeah, it's been funny watching Ernie go through his ritual pattern of his. You know, what was it? 4 days ago, he's showing how he saved all these people, and then how he went to all the state houses to get the laws changed to save the children. You know, we all know what happened with all those, quote, rescues. And we remember what happened when Tiffany and their crew kicked your ass to the curb because you were begging for money and they were a nonprofit. There's certain rules to what they had to do, and you broke those rules, Ernie. So your ass got to the side. But now he's got renal failure. Now, if you think back last Christmas, remember all the shit he had done, saving people and this and that, and then come 1st of January, renal failure.
It's he's back on schedule with his renal failure. It's almost January, and his renal's failing again.
Well, I wonder if it's actually Tina dealing with the issues physically again, like happened last January. And of course, you know, Ernie and his stories, he had to tell the same story about what happened to a friend of his so he could, you know, be a little bit more accurate, just like his cottonmouth bite and a few other things like that. The dude, don't think it's real about him is him getting tased on that video.
I had forgot about Tina and the renal failure shit. I forgot about it.
Oh, yeah. It's always, you guarantee if he's got some wild story to tell you about himself, it happened to somebody close to him, if it even happened at all.
Nicolina said it's a replay from last season, Kemper.
Right? It is. It's the same old shit, man. Same old shit.
Nice Stalker says it's penal failure, guys. Penal failure.
Anal failure. Yep.
Oh, the soundboard. She's got some kind of soundboard. And I've heard good things about that soundboard. Like it actually helps people, you know, with stress and some pain relief and all kinds of different stuff. But I don't think it's going to cure renal failure. And that's one problem I had with her last year is, you know, didn't she get in trouble for not taking her children to the doctor?
No, she was sort of like that. She lost the custody of her children because some treatment that her son, her oldest, needed, not just supposed to have, but needed.
Right.
She used to give it to him.
Uh-huh. And then, but when she needed modern medicine,
yeah,
it was okay. Yeah. Rectal dysfunction. Well, he's got rectal dysfunction. He's got all kinds of dysfunctions. But I'm on my 13th pot of coffee. What the hell, Paige? Now, I'm listening. I'm not a coffee drinker, but somebody tell me that's a lot, right? 13 pots of coffee?
I mean, that's a lot, but I mean, I do more than that in a day most of the time.
Shit. I don't even drink 13 drinks a day, let alone 13 pots of something.
I have the caffeine content of about that every day.
No kidding.
Yeah. Like everybody making a big deal about Panera's charged drinks. It's got all the caffeine content in it.
Yeah.
Supposedly theirs has 280. I wake up every morning with a 300 milligram Monster Java. So right after an hour after I wake up, I've already consumed more than what these people are getting heart attacks from.
Sarah said, hell, maybe it's both renal and anal failure. It's renal failure.
One has to do with the other.
Yeah, they're definitely tied together. You're triggered by my pole, sleazy, sloppy titties. I'm so sorry. My poles are not meant to trigger anybody. I should put up a warning. My poles over here have been known to end friendships. Right, Constance? Make people change the whole way they see things just because somebody put a pole up. He is a dysfunction behind green eyes. You are 100% right.
I mean, think about it. He is the black sheep of his family. Look around in his family. You got murderers, you got drug dealers, you got all kinds of shit going on, right? But yet he's the black sheep.
Yeah.
That speaks a lot.
Nicolina's sad because he was too sick to do the news interview he had today. I wasn't even aware that was today, man. That's how not of an Ernie fan I am anymore.
Isn't that where he claimed he would be in Shiawassee County?
I think so. I think he was doing exposing all these police departments today.
Oh yeah, the crooked sheriff and all that dumb shit.
Yeah.
Ernie, you had balls to show up and challenge them like that, boy. You don't.
He was up on Gypsy's panel, I guess, wearing eyeliner and shit.
Not surprised. He probably had a date with Eric Rush last night.
Well, I mean, supposedly he had makeup on for his interview. He was getting, but I don't know how he got the news of his urinalysis. I don't know where he was because his doctor's in Tennessee, in Knoxville, but he's in Michigan, bro. I just don't get all this. I mean, I know he's got a private jet and everything now, but how does he do it?
Is that from the Learjet Corporation, Ernie? Is that your spot?
No, they've got another jet. Now it's expensive. It costs money to run them things, he said. But, I think that was a way of dry bagging. He needed a little gas for the jet, which is a little more expensive than gas for the Charger he used to fill up,
Right.
Does anybody know what a gallon of jet fuel costs these days? And how many miles a gallon do you get?
I'm going to say I know that racing fuel is more expensive than regular gas, and jet fuel is probably at least 10 times what it costs to run racing fuel. At least.
Yeah. None of the EHRs I've ever used in Michigan results the way Ernie's did. Yeah. I think Kimber's on to something there because I forgot about the urinalysis from or not urinalysis, but the diagnosis on Tina last year.
Yep.
And that's 100% something he would do. If you notice, his name wasn't on it.
He likes to LARP, man. Anything that he can use as a prop or some proof if he's did something, whatever. Like he's here, he's trying to argue the actual kid that was saved, and I'm using my quotes, went on our panel and said, no, he did not save me. I was at my girlfriend's house and had my phone turned off. And if you listen more, because we thought he had suggested getting some minutes for his phone, and that wasn't even the problem. The phone turned off, and the boy was out being a boy, And then, of course, Ernie's sitting here, well, why did they say this? And why did this happen? Why? Well, I don't know, Ernie, but I know I heard the kids say you didn't save him. So
well,
to me,
I mean, I can explain. Here's. I mean, look, you got the kid's grandma who doesn't live there. Thank you, Ernie Shell, because first thing she sees on Facebook is Ernie Shell saved her grandson. Thank you, Ernie. She sees a picture of Ernie with his arm around her grandson. She doesn't know he's been out on a booty call. But right away, they're on social media thanking him. Of course, Ernie's got screenshots of that. Of course he does. You know he'd save that. Holy crap. $2,102 per gallon in the U.S. Woo, baby.
Yep. I was going to say, I know racing, it's like 3 to 4 times what premium is a gallon. So, yeah, that's close to what I projected.
Oh, almighty.
Yeah.
Yeah, Ram 5150, he hasn't rescued him. And that's the thing, he keeps saying rescue. Even if you're the one who found Prentice, and he pretty much admitted today they found him walking down the road. Hey, the boy was missing. I found him. You didn't rescue nobody. That's not a rescue. Even if it went down the way you said it did. That's not a rescue. That's you driving up on him, walking home. You found him, according to you. But, he twists those words. And, of course, I mean, those screenshots are worth gold to somebody trying to spin a narrative, tell a story. Picture is worth 1,000 words, is that what they say? Well, that picture there worth a lot for Ernie because it suckered a lot of people.
Well, see, that's the thing, though. For Ernie, it's the narrative that matters and not the facts. And they never match up. But yet he pushes that narrative, and you've seen it. He's held on to it and repeated it 4 and 5 times. Like, it's all the same.
Yeah. Right now, C82 gave him a ride home, and that is it. And Ernie said, I dropped everything I was doing. We were looking for him. He was at my fucking house. Living there rent-free, laying on my couch like a slob when he went and dropped everything he was doing. You wasn't doing shit. You slob. Now, I want you to tell the truth about something in your life. One thing, ever. Tell the truth about one thing. He's probably afraid to tell the truth about anything because he knows that once he tells the truth, it's probably over. He's probably done his good deed for the rest of his life, and he's gone. His renal will finally fail. His renal anal will fail.
Oh, my gosh.
You got that? You got one of those ROC shirts? You definitely need to wear that, Nicolina. You definitely need to wear that. Busted, never to be trusted. That's right. But yeah, this dude, man, he's over the years he's developed his craft, and his craft is not rescuing kids. If he was really somebody who rescued kids, with the backlash he's got over the last 2 years, don't you think he could have found one in those 2 years? At least been on the. Now listen, he tried every which way in the world to throw himself into that Summer Wells mess. Talking about how he talked to the TBI and he talked to this and that and due to that and that. No, you didn't. People are saying, why ain't TBI saying nothing? Why ain't law enforcement saying nothing? Because they're keeping their investigation under wraps like real law enforcement does. Not like Ernie does. Isn't his stepdad on dialysis? I'm not sure, Shannon. Possibly.
Seems I've heard something like that, but I can't verify it.
Yeah. Possible. Guys, I don't know who's messaging me right now, but I don't have my readers on. Looks like it's got a screenshot, so I might need to check it.
Shannon, I want to say that I have heard that before. I'd forgotten about that too, but
Thank you, Donna. Yeah, it does sound familiar, actually. But he's told so many damn stories that everything's gonna sound familiar. You know.
what's funny is last year, after this whole thing with him not showing up to court and him being in the hospital and ICU, and then Jimbo paying people to jump him and all this other stuff. Right after that stopped being talked about by Ernie, I talked to someone close, and they informed me that Tina had been in the hospital for quite a while, and what exactly it was. And yes, it was her kidneys. Now, if you remember correctly, back to his stories, he had all this information and all this stuff he was trying to say to, build up his story. But literally, he was taking what was being said by her, and probably by Xander too, and trying to make it his own story.
Mm-hmm. And this is the reason why Xander knows and has admitted that Ernie's a scammer. He's seen this stuff and he calls him out for it somewhat. He's still going to answer to Tina, I'm sure, but so he probably doesn't put too much of the backlash coming at him. But yeah, Xander has seen Ernie use their family for money and stories. Remember when he pranked Don Wells about Summer? Yeah, because Don wouldn't interview with him, right? So he figured I'll just trick him. Thank you, Kim Louise, for gifting 5 memberships to the stand. Thank you so much. Oh, I missed this one. Member for 10 months. What up, peeps? Rip. Sorry, buddy. I didn't mean to miss you.
What's up, Rip? It's my fault. My bad.
Rip probably done went back to work and missed it now, man. Look what you did, Kimber. See what you did?
What I do, man.
It's your fault.
Somebody's got to hold it down.
Oh, goodness.
What's up?
Are you getting your phone on the table?
Sorry. I've got it down. It's not level, so as I scroll, knocking, sorry.
When you were scrolling, it was hitting the table?
Well, I've got it laying flat. But
yeah.
It doesn't lay flat, sort of like a crooked table because of the case on it.
Yeah.
So as I pushed it to scroll, it would knock on the table. You know what I mean? Like,
oh no, Kim Louise, I'm sorry to hear you're in the hospital still. Back again?
Damn. Can't catch a break.
No, and I missed a comment by Pitbull Mama. Let's see if I can find it. Here it is. So my son is in renal failure. I'm sorry, something. So my husband is in renal failure. And every time Ern talks about it, pisses me off because I don't believe anything he said. Just can't stop dialysis. He's a lying POS. And see, that's the thing he don't understand and he don't care about is that people in these real life situations who are dealing with real life, life threatening situations, and Ernie is trying to pretend to be that way. If you are that sick, Ernie, you need to log your ass off and go take care of your health. You're playing with fire right now. Eventually, I heard you trying to taunt people. Jimbo, don't you know they don't check people's license in the back seat of cars, and I won't ever get caught.
Oh, they actually do check licenses for other people that's not driving.
Especially, yeah, if they're adults, they absolutely ask for ID.
Yep. No, whether or not you've done something for them to ask, that's a different ballgame. But if they walk up, they're going to have a suspicion. Then they can say, "Hey, I need to see ID from everybody." And Ernie can sit there and play this game like he knows what the cops do. But my question is, if he knows what the cops do, how the hell did he get tased like he did?
Yeah, he don't know what
I went inside and got so many friends. How does it happen that way?
I mean, hell, you got a grown man looking jaundiced and sweaty. a cop see that guy, they're going to want to see ID. They're going to want to know what he's on because he always looks like he's on something.
Yeah, I was going to say the way he does look peaked half the time, that's enough. They can suspect that you're on something and not with alcohol. Now that goes back to your little Madison County charge a little over a year ago that you got. Well, it's not-
Not to mention how he likes to video record everything, and his phone would definitely be caught trying to record a traffic stop. So you just keep on fooling yourself there, Skern Dog. And what's going to happen when you have your next bad batch or your mind ain't working right and you go running down the highway going, please help me YouTube, please help me Facebook. What's going to happen when they tase you and the cops come upon you and then they take your ID, they take your wallet, and they find out who you are? Then what?
You help.
You just said Benny Keys sent me up from Texas. He's been stalking me, bullying, harassing me for 25 years. You got real problems now, Ernie. You don't have to worry about Benny Keys no more. Now you got real problems. Real problems created by you, Mr. Shell himself. You created the problems you're dealing with. Your drug use, your taunting police, taunting the judge in Madison County, the prosecutor, breaking the law. I'm an outlaw now. I can say what I want and do what I want. No, you can't. No, you can't. But you just keep on doing it. It ain't going to end good. Well, it is going to end good for us. It will not end good for you. And you want to know what's changed over the last year to 18 months, Kemper?
What's up?
Used to, you could tell people Ernie might be sick. Ernie really might be sick. He might be dying. He might really have renal failure. And people would be like, oh, man, I don't want to see him dead. I want to see him get help. I want to see him stop what he's doing. Yep. Now, they're like, oh, well.
As the Russians said in Rocky IV, if he dies, he dies.
Yep. And you know who's responsible for that, Ernie? You are.
No crooked finger Skern. That's who.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Gray. Being the big piece of Ernie nugget shit you are. Yeah, that's you. Yep. That's the reason why. Josh said, dude, some of my best friends are police officers and they want to take you. That's the thing, Josh. Now, you're a Michigan guy, right? Michigander. Listen, I heard Ernie's there and he's looking for trouble.
And he's bring it on. I'm waiting for him to come into my section and eat, as he claimed.
He said he's going to come in there and whip your ass.
Oh, yeah. He said he was going to come in with his friends and they were going to eat and then he's going to beat my ass. And I mean, really, Ernie, stop talking about it. Just fucking do it, you puss. I'm really tired and sick and tired of hearing you flap your gums and none of it ever be true. Never come to pass. None of it. It does get old. That's why nobody believes what you say. God knows I've heard you threaten to whoop Jimbo's ass, but you won't show up. You even told him Harlan County Courthouse, wasn't it?
Yep.
Yeah, didn't show up. Oh, I was there earlier. Fucking liar. If you were there early, you were probably right across the street at Josh's apartment. Brad, sorry. Yeah. Still.
Yeah.
He ain't going to meet up with nobody. He's not going to do anything to anybody that involves him doing it physically. Now, he'll call somebody and start some shit like a little bitch, but he's always done that.
Are you bisexual?
Have you heard this one? This one's from today.
You want to be a child predator? Go to Kentucky. There you go.
Dude, I heard him say the other day that one way to tell a pedo is they love waterfalls.
Huh?
Yeah. Now I have a suspicion on why he says that. even though that's not a true thing. I'm pretty sure because of my account that I haven't used in a couple of years on Facebook, it has pictures of me and my ex in our engagement pictures next to waterfalls. A lot of them. That's mainly most of the pictures on there. So that's my suspicion. He's trying to do that so he can say, "Well, look at Kemper. He got his ass beat and ran out of town because he tried to get a 13 to 14-year-old girl to come into the hotel room with him." Yeah, not true. But we see through your bullshit, Ern. Just so you know. So you can tell all your dumbasses over there that same story that you and Tina and Xander have tried to push for over 2 years. But it's not true. Just like it's not true that we went after you because of the predator in the park. Not true. We were coming after your ass 5 months before that even went down. And that was your first one that you put on any kind of social media. Very first one. So that is a lie, Ernie. And yes, I can prove every bit of what I'm speaking on right now. So you want to challenge it? You show some receipts or show your ass up here and I will bring mine.
Had to change my background for Josh there.
Oh, I'm a big Michigan hater, Josh. Sorry. I'm surprised they even said that name, but
yeah. The poll is up though. Who do you think's going to win, Michigan or Bama? So, and if you really think Michigan's going to win after giving Nick Saban a month to prepare, I need to really talk to you about your football knowledge.
I.O. Nana Kim. I.O.
Carrie, we are no longer friends. Would somebody please? I don't know. I can't even say it.
Oh, Lord.
That's right. Roll Tide, Carrie. Roll Tide. Now I'm going to take a stand down. Yeah, right.
Yeah. I love a challenge. Is this another one of those gone by Christmas, but we're talking next Christmas? Or are we going to do an Easter or maybe a Valentine's Day? There's always 420 available, too. Just saying.
Hey, Pendar. The Christmas was great. Hope you had a good one. SEC. That's right. SEC, except for Tennessee. SEC. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro, there's going to be some interesting stuff next college football season. All these new conference alignments.
Yeah.
Are y'all getting 2 in the SEC or 4? Y'all are adding 2, aren't you?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
Yeah.
Poll is obviously rigged. Let's see what the poll results look like.
Oklahoma and Texas. And then, of course, you've got Washington, Oregon, UCLA, and USC coming to the Big Ten next year.
Yeah. Actually, Josh, the poll's closer than I thought it would be. Really? Oh, no, Mandy, no. Mandy BS member for 16 months. What does that say after that, Kimber? What does that say there?
You want me to say that shit?
Yeah, I want you to say it.
It said, "Go Vols."
I see it. Oh, gosh. I'm not into sports, but I live minutes from AT&T Stadium. Oh, that's cool, Gregory. Jerry World. It's on my bucket list.
Yeah, I'm not surprised.
Skunk is going to get killed.
It is closer than what I thought.
Yeah, me too, for real.
Must be a lot of people that don't like Bama, which I can sort of understand it. They're not my favorite team, but I can't bring myself to pull maize and blue. Can't do it.
My kiddo called the color orange Tennessee for years. So did I. Catman. So did I. Forever and ever, I wouldn't even allow orange in my house. And then
I understand.
Yeah, that coaching job that I got about 5 years ago, 4 or 5 years ago, whatever it was. Team was orange and blue. It was kind of the Gators colors, orange and blue, but still it was orange. So yeah, that was a traumatic moment in my life. I hate orange. Is it because of the sports wolf lover, or you just hate the color orange? Yeah, there ain't a whole lot of orange here either. Not a whole lot. When Hunter transferred out of this last school, he transferred to a school that's actually blue. Man, when finally I can go to a ball game feeling good about myself again. It don't feel right going to a basketball game with orange on. Not to me. Blue, orange, and blue. You love Florida Gators, Skunk Gate. Come on now. Kathleen, I'm being a little petty about Roll Tide Roll. Oh. Yeah, Kerry has no taste whatsoever in sports teams. I live near a house and
Sorry, trying to highlight it.
the Cowboys Museum. They're very dedicated to the Cowboys. Oh, that sounds cool. That sounds awesome.
Good night, Halloween, baby. Have a good night.
Yeah, I've seen some pretty cool stuff on some of these Facebook groups with people decorating their houses and stuff. Like, I'm a big fan, but man, some of these people really go overboard, you know?
Well, they do. That they do. And that's how the NFL can make the billions that they make, you know?
Yeah.
Because you do have those dedicated people. So there is there's clientele there for it.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's never ending.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So did Ern go live this evening, or was it just this morning or this afternoon he went live?
Ernie?
Yeah.
I think it was midday today. Was it early this morning?
No, it was. I said this morning, but I'd woke up late and went to work, and it was morning for me. But no, that I know he went that one, like probably midday. I just didn't know if he had been being erratic like he has, the past week with, a 30-minute live here, an hour and a half live there, that kind of thing. I didn't know what I needed to catch up with.
9-foot skeletons that year is decorated as Cowboys player. Wow. Sports is really is $1 billion industry, man. So much money. I don't know, man. Is anybody familiar with like going to a professional ball game these days? Like the ticket prices? Astronomical, bro.
Oh yeah. Sure is. Like I was watching this clip and it was the Bengals backup quarterback. His family was in a box seat in the stadium and he was asked, was it expensive? It was donated to his family by Joe Burrow, but they started talking about the cost and they said around $150,000 a year for one of those box seats.
It's crazy, ain't it?
Yeah. And that's for the players too. Like they don't get discounts. It's business to the NFL. They don't get no 10, 20% off. And from what they said, when you do purchase it, before you get your payroll check, they take it out too.
Now, I interviewed a Bengals cheerleader because she was local in this area. She went to high school here in this area. And she, I can't remember where she cheered at in college, but anyway, she ended up being a Bengals cheerleader. And I was surprised during the interview to find out what they make.
Well, they don't make that much.
They don't make anything.
I was going to say, even what I consider, the prime cheerleaders in NFL, the famous ones, the Cowboys. Everybody knows the Cowboys cheerleaders. They don't make much at all. Maybe $500 a week.
Yeah.
Something like that. And I think they said it's not even it's not over 30,000 a year, I don't think.
No, those Bengals cheerleaders back then, it's been a while since I did that interview. I'll look it up and see if I can find it. But they didn't make anything. Now they get endorsements. They can say they're a Bengals cheerleader and do a commercial, stuff like that. But as far as them getting paid to actually be at a game and cheer, nope.
Wow. It's wild.
Yeah. Right. No money. That's a shitty job, Sarah. But I think it's more of a hobby. Like I said, they make money. I think some of them are models and stuff. So that's something to put in their resume, I guess.
Oh, so Nick went on Ernie's panel today?
Yeah. He left her there for a minute or two.
I was just reading Penny's comment. That's cool. I have to go watch that. If it's still up, you know how he does. But yeah, I got to go watch that gypsy shit.
I think Sarah streamed it, and she's got all of his live stream up.
Oh, okay, cool. Oh yeah,
I think so. Somebody usually has all the streams, and that's been a good part of networking. Is somebody's always getting a lot of the stuff that everybody don't get a chance to see because of the leaders. He took it down. Sarah says I have links to both. So I told you, I knew she would. But yeah, as you get to see a lot of these 30 deleted live streams in their entirety. We have legalized marijuana in Ohio now, but nowhere to buy it yet.
Yeah, we had that problem here in 2020. It was supposed to go legal in 21, and the only dispensaries that we had were the medical dispensaries.
I'd say they were slap out most of the time, weren't they?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they always had an issue keeping stock, but it might have been a year later. No, about a half year. My bad. They finally got some open, but now dispensaries are every other block. There's as many of those as there is liquor stores.
Yeah.
If they can get by Alabama, I'll agree with you. But Bama will be their biggest obstacle. Yeah, true.
That's what I'm saying. Like
their last two games is the hardest ones.
Yeah. Well, you got. I'm telling you, don't underestimate the mind of Nick Saban when he's given over a month to get ready for a ball game.
Yeah.
I mean, you're talking about the best to ever do it, in my opinion.
Yeah, he is.
And you're giving him a month to prepare. And it's not like Michigan has a far better athletic team. Like Alabama's pretty damn good too, and got pretty good recruits.
Yeah.
So, it's going to come down to coaching.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, give me Saban all day, every day, twice on Sunday over Harbaugh. So, I mean, Harbaugh's done a lot better in Michigan than I thought he would. Beth, I've always been a believer in a team that's rolling the way the 49ers rolled. It's actually a good thing
that they lost.
Late season loss. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just playing by the percentages. The more you win, you're coming up on a loss. It's coming. And if there's ever a truer statement, it's any given Sunday. Any given Sunday, any NFL team can beat any NFL team. And you're talking about, when you get there towards the end, the Do you want to be a team that's on a 10-game winning streak? No. I think the Niners are the team to beat. Just to be honest with you. That's
right now they're the most well-rounded team that's in the NFL.
Yeah.
Brock Purdy, he'll bounce back.
Oh yeah, he's young.
I mean, look at everybody he's got around him on offense, and then look at that defense. It's really hard to not worry if you're looking at the 49ers on your schedule, especially after losing.
Kelly B done mentioned it, Paisley.
Oh, Lord.
My Browns are doing great this year. They are. They actually are. They're a team that I don't think nobody wants to see right off the bat either.
Well, the Lions, and the Lions are
first division championship in 30 years, since 1993.
I was going to say, I'm impressed with them. And I'm more impressed that they don't have these superstars lining up on their roster. These are like probably the most established player is Goff, and he went from playing in a Super Bowl to being traded. You know what I mean? And they were pretty much giving up on him, and he comes to Detroit. He has last season, and then look what he's doing this year, you know? He's not putting up, Mahomes and Brady and those kind of numbers, but what he is doing is adding to that win column. When you don't turn the ball over as a quarterback, you're helping your team. Mm-hmm. You're keeping your defense in good situations, you're helping your team. And I'm not a Lions fan. I'm not a Goff fan, but I'm actually impressed. Everybody knows I like an underdog, and one of the most ultimate underdogs out there in the NFL has been the Lions. And watching that has been it could be a movie.
Yeah.
Definitely could.
The Cowboys and Dolphins game was about what I expected. I expected more scoring, but Dolphins were at home. And you know, pretty much being at home, if they're two equal teams, home team's got a 3-point advantage in the NFL. I've always heard that, and they kicked the field goal at the end to win it by 2. So it happens. Listen, I don't have any preconceived notions about the Cowboys. Just another year of it's always next year coming. Next year's our year. Listen, y'all can't detour me. I'm a lifelong Cubs fan. Like over 40 years of misery in my life before I ever got to see the Cubs win a World Series.
Mm-hmm. I was going to say, I know the Cowboys, they have a band of haters just like the New York Yankees do.
They do. Yeah,
so it doesn't matter what the Cowboys do, they can go undefeated through the season and everybody will pick them to lose.
Yeah.
So, I mean, and I sort of get it. They've sort of fed into the narrative a little bit. Not intentionally, but they have. But at the same time, man, like, they're playing good ball this year, and people are like, yeah, it won't last. They can't sustain it, blah, blah, blah. So that in itself, like if I was Dak and all them, you can sort of tell they carry it with them a little bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Everybody's either a Dallas hater or a Dallas Cowboys fan. There ain't hardly much in between. Same here, Jimbo. I'm a lifelong Astros fan, and for the longest time they were called the Lastros.
Yep. Braves all the way. And see, that's the thing. For a long time, Braves never won anything. They had Hank Aaron, but, after that, man, like you had your Del Murphy, Bob Horner, all those years. And they didn't start doing anything until they got like David Justice, Chipper Jones, Andrew Jones, all of them. You know what I mean? That and their untouchable bullpen. Greg Maddux and John Schmaltz and all them. Because that was probably the best pitching rotation I've ever seen.
The greatest of all time. There's no question about it.
Yep.
Tom Glavine, Greg Maddux, John Smoltz. There was a couple others.
What WLIK, we were Atlanta Braves and Vol affiliate. So we played all the games from either Tennessee or the Braves. And so it didn't matter. If the Braves were on and we were on air, we were playing the game. So I got to sit through a lot of games. So
that's where you worked at when you learned how to mess with Ernie's mind, right?
Right.
Set off the microwaves into the rain.
Yeah, I had to go into my time machine and go back to 1996 to be able to do it.
Well, I mean, anything's possible.
Because that's where they're pulling this from. I can't even remember it now. Be like Marty McFly.
Yeah. But I would do the same thing old Biff would have done with that book. I would went and start betting on some sports stuff. The sports almanac.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'd forgotten about that in the movie. I was just talking about just the ability, DeLorean, that's it. Sorry, I've been over here trying to think of the car. But I had to get my DeLorean to go back to 96 to be able to get into the radio station and work them frequencies, man.
Yeah.
That was, in the meantime, I had to have someone else sell my adrenochrome because I just wasn't here. I couldn't handle the sales.
And if you took it back in time with you, you probably wouldn't have got nothing out of it, right?
Well, there's a guarantee it would go with me. You never know how the objects are.
Yeah.
So
time travel is a finicky thing. I understand. One of the few things that I understand well in this world is time travel. So, so I get it.
Oh, yeah.
Remember when the Atlanta Braves won the World Series? I remember they won a lot of World Series.
In the 90s.
Yeah.
They were playing the World Series quite a bit. Like, hell, I remember when I got put in jail back in 2000. Yeah, 2000. I was going to say one, but it was in 2000. They were playing the Diamondbacks in the World Series. Pretty sure it was them. Yeah. No, it was the Yankees. I'm sorry. Playing. They had the Braves lost to the Diamondbacks is what it was. But that was when they had, Randy Johnson and Kurt Schilling. And that was a mean rotation, too.
Yeah, you think? That's two losses right there. You beat either one of those guys, you performed a miracle.
Yeah. Randy Johnson's made birds explode. You have seen that video, haven't you?
Yeah.
Like, it literally looked like there was a grenade in it.
Yeah.
I was like, wow. I don't want to get hit with that.
I wonder if that was Mama T flying through there. Was she roaring through? Just blow up.
Yeah, I don't know about her and Lori's little fight.
Are they fighting?
They were a few days ago.
Oh shit, I missed that. I don't never see nothing from Mama T because who is that anyway?
Well, it wasn't from Mama T. Lori posted a video and then they were going back and forth in Ernie's chat. This was, I want to say it was Saturday.
Hey, Katie.
It might have been Friday, but yeah.
Yeah.
Right, Sarah. And of course, Mama T being the pussy that she is, which she is. She just backs down and acts like she's, kissing Ernie's ass, which she is, but it's sad.
Was the video about Mama T?
Yeah, man. I think it might still be on Lori's channel. Let me go look.
I hate to give a review. If anybody's got her screen recorded, though, I'll watch shit out of it.
I know Sarah just said she played it, but I don't know if she can give you the timestamp for it. Yep, it's still up.
Good night, TN. Yeah, I'm not going to be on here much longer myself. I'm going to go in here and watch a little Netflix or something. I watched 3 movies yesterday.
Dang. Marathon, huh?
Josh, no, he's not. Don't need a poll to decide that. Not even close. Is Barry Sanders the greatest running back of all time? No, he's not. Emmitt Smith is. By far. Forget people from Michigan. They like them Detroit Lions.
I'm not from Michigan, and I still personally think he was the best running back.
Yeah. Oh, but you can't give me one good reason why. So other than he was, good side to side.
Could you imagine the Cowboys if they had Barry instead of Emmett?
Do you think it would have been different?
Yeah, I think it would have been.
How would it have been different?
Huh?
How would it have been different?
Well, they're going to have a different play set. He's got different skills than what Emmett. Emmett was more of a power back, so they're going to play different plays automatically.
I wouldn't call Emmett a power back. Now, did he dance around side to sideline? No, he went north to south. Because you don't score touchdowns running the sidelines back and forth. But who led the league in touchdowns more? Emmett. Who led the league in rushing more? Who's the all-time leading rusher? Who's got more Super Bowl rings? Who's got more division championship rings? Who's got more wins? All Emmett. So there really is no argument between Barry and Emmett. Sorry, not sorry. Could Barry beat him in a head-up race? Maybe. Maybe. I don't even know about that. You talking 40 or 100? I don't know. Now, I would say Megatron is closer to being the greatest receiver of all time than Barry Sanders is closer to being the greatest running back of all time. But how sad is it that Detroit has had both? And they haven't won the division since 1993.
Okay.
When did Barry retire? It's probably around that time, wasn't it?
I think that was when he retired. If it wasn't, it was right before it. But I want to say it was.
Yeah, the Titans definitely have. Derrick Henry is what I would call a power back, too. Do you remember Christian Okoye from the Chiefs?
Yep. The Nigerian Nightmare.
Power back. No, I don't know. I really, and of course, you're not going to get a unbiased argument from me. So you couldn't change my mind, even if I thought your arguments were valid, you probably couldn't change my mind. So it wouldn't matter. It's too much bias for me. Good night, Earth Angel. Oh, there's been some destroyers in the back of Bo Jackson. And isn't it funny? Like, it ain't funny, but ironic, I guess, that the thing that destroyed Bo Jackson's career was a tackle from behind that he didn't even hit on, really. He just got tripped up.
Yep. Like, you wouldn't think that would be what did it.
No. Yeah, it is fun, Josh. I like to argue sports. Me and Kimber had that argument about Barry and Emmett quite a few times, though. We always come to the same conclusion. I'm right and he's right. And then I'm wrong and he's wrong. And you know, they don't give out rings for being the greatest of all time, so we'll never know. Nobody has the greatest of all time ring. If they did, Tom Brady would have one, and I'm not so sure he's the greatest of all time. Here comes Michigan hate. We might have a dedicated sports anger night, anger management sports edition. Leave your feelings at the door. Can't get hurt no matter what nobody says about Emmitt Smith, Troy Aikman, or Michael Irvin. None of them. Skunk, you got a point there. He might be the greatest cheater of all time. Have you ever seen that picture? It's a meme of Ric Flair and Tom Brady. And it says, here's a picture of the dirtiest player in the game. And it says, and the other one is Ric Flair. I think Tom Brady is like the Dallas Cowboys of the individual. Like, if people don't love him, they hate him.
Yeah, same kind of thing.
Yeah. And honestly, man, there's been so many Yankee players over the years that I've really enjoyed watching, but I just can't ever enjoy the Yankees because I hate them.
Right.
And it's because they're the Yankees. You know, they bought so many championships because there was no salary cap, and they had the most money. Biggest market, the most money. Good night, Holly Dolly. Kemper, I think I might go in here and watch some TV, buddy. I did start watching Peaky Blinders now. I don't know if that's going to be my kind of thing. I'm going to give it another episode here. Try it out.
I was going to say they're probably just showing you the characters and giving you the storyline and stuff right now anyway.
That's kind of what it was, I think.
I would say most of the time, 2 to 3 episodes will give you a good feel of what it is. I've been disappointed in other ones, not Peaky Blinders, but other series when, you know, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they're all fire. They're awesome. You get to 9, you get to the finale. You're like, what the fuck just happened?
Oh, hey, don't that suck?
Yep.
Like a big letdown. Oh, man, you couldn't come up all this shit for years and years, and you couldn't come up with something better to send it off with than that?
I'm telling you, bro. Boondock Saints.
Boondock Saints. I'll check it out now, too.
Boondock Saints, bro. It's awesome.
Watch Wolf Creek. I'll check it out, too. All right, Kemper. Tomorrow night's a long night for you, ain't it?
Yeah, I'll be ready to go about 11:30.
All right. We'll set it for midnight. Do it after midnight, and if anything happens and you know you're coming home early, we'll
just fire one up.
Let everybody know we're here early. We're here early, baby.
Yeah, who was it that was making fun of the term "fire up alive"?
I don't know.
I heard somebody trying to make fun of it, but you know, ignorance. I've heard that term on YouTube, so it sort of goes. Yeah.
All right, buddy. Until tomorrow night, I'm Jimbo.
And I'm Kemper.
Coming to you live from the stand.
Oh, hell. He's seen us. Shit, he's seen us. Jim Bob seen us looking at him. We gotta hide. I ain't scared of Jim Bob. I'm going back. Hell, wait on me. I'm coming. I'm about too old for this shit.
Because I ain't no sissy la-la like some of these motherfucking YouTubers. Just saying. Just saying.
Yeah.
Just saying.
Sometimes I get so mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know. My rap, my blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things, realize something needs smoking's overdue. Come at me and you won't get any older, dude. Crack your holder too. Heating up inside of me, blood so violently. Thanks for trying me. Now it's finally time to see how this rivalry becomes a dynasty.
Women's boobs are their balls. They're just not down there. So yes, gentlemen, we have bigger balls than you do.
What?